Good morning, this is Sherry with Pampered Chef. Today we're going to be making Pecan Tassies. This is an old recipe that Pampered Chef developed about 10 years ago, and it is a jewel of a recipe. You're going to need 1 stick of butter and 3 ounces of cream cheese. You're going to put that into your classic batter bowl and mix the hound out of it with a great big bamboo Pampered Chef spoon. And when you get that mixed up, you're going to add in 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And then you're going to mix the hound out of it again. And it's going to come together just like a dough, except it's much easier to make than most of the doughs that you have tried to make in your life. And you just keep mixing until it forms into a ball that you can work with. And I'm going to use the classic scraper, and I'm going to scrape the goodies off my spoon, and I'm going to stir it one more time to make sure that it's all mixed up good. That looks great to me. And now we're going to use the small scoop, and I'm going to scoop a small amount into each of the holes into the mini muffin pan. Don't worry, it's not going to look like this when we get done with it. This is going to make Let me scrape the last of these out. Looks like I'm going to be about 4 short, but that is not, well, no, I'm going to scrape a little bit more. We're going to only be 3 short because I probably overfilled part of my, see, your fingers are good for a lot of stuff in the kitchen too. And now I'm going to show you the most fun part of this recipe. We're going to dip the mini tart shaper. That's what this is. It looks like a little baby barbell. We're going to dip it into some flour that I had in one of my prep bowls, and we're just going to press it into each of these rounds. And that's going to make a little nest that we're going to put the pecan mixture into. We're going to make that next. Is this not just the cutest thing in the world? See how easy that is to make those little rounds? And that is going to be a great nest. Make sure that you dip your little mini barbell in that flour. It will stick. And you won't be happy, and you'll be trying to figure out what happened. I've got too much in that one. There we go. And not only is this easy and a great recipe to make, it's delicious. Okie dokie, I have all of that ready, and now we're going to set that aside, and we're going to make, I'm going to get the small batter bowl to make my filling. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and we have 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And we're going to stir that up really nice. Before I add the pecans, I like to stir it up just a little bit. And I'm going to use this mighty fine whisk that I have here. And stir that up nice. And now I'm going to show you the most favored of Pampered Chef products that they have produced in 40 years. This is the 40th anniversary of Pampered Chef, and this is the most bought. Is this not just amazing? Look what we're doing to the pecans. With this manual food chopper. This is 1 cup of pecans that we're finely chopping. And I usually just put them onto a Pampered Chef cutting board so that they won't get all over my kitchen. And then I'm gonna show you another product. You will love, love, love this handy scraper. It scrapes up all kinds of things, and you can put it right into your bowl without spilling and making a mess. I don't know what I would do without mine. And when you're all done and you make a mess, you can scrape it right up from your counter. You can pick up when you're making bread. You can do the same thing. And now you just use your big old spoon and mix this all up together. And you just have to drag out your small scoop again. There's where part of my dough went. And now I'm going to fill my mini tarts with 1 scoop. You might, depending on whether or not you got heavy-handed with your dough, you might not get a whole scoop in there without it running over, but that's the idea anyway. And I'm thinking that this would be great to travel with if you were going to a holiday party. And they're just a fantastic well, you probably get 2 bite snacks out of this. But if you've got a big mouth, like some people I know in my family, you could put 1 in your mouth all at the same time. I'm going to have a little bit of filling left over because I got a little bit heavy-handed with my dough. But you know what? I'm not going to put it on top of them because I bet one thing, it would boil out over the top. But that would not be a problem because this is Teflon coated and it's not going to burn on top and make it to where I can't get rid of it. I'm putting this in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Oven right now. Look how amazing they look. And even though we're going to let them sit here just a minute. Oh, look at that. Is that not just beautiful and easy? And what a great dessert you can serve, and people will think you have spent all day in the kitchen. All of the products that we have used today are Pampered Chef products, and we're going to list those at the end of the video so you can go to my website and purchase any of them. pamperedchef.com/PWS/Sherry Gray. Thank you.